Yo, what is up, guys? Timmy Berry here, and Gala Games just announced that they're doing a AMA tomorrow, January 21st, for their new Walking Dead Empires crypto game, which I'm super stoked for. I already own like 4 plots of just the common lands. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. This will be my first time reading through it, so we can look at it together. Fight for survival and build your empire. In a world where the dead walk and people embrace their basic instincts, life itself is a constant battle for survival. Friends are hard to come by, trust is impossible to achieve, and enemies are everywhere attempting to take what's yours for themselves. So basically the game's going to be a MMORPG. Survival game, so I'm a big fan of like any type of MMORPGs where you're leveling up your land, leveling up your character, so this one's definitely got my attention. Similar to Mirandus, which is their medieval MMORPG. Those who are able to scrape some semblance of stability out of this brutal world must guard their possessions, fight off enemies, and strengthen their alliance with every strategic move. This is the world of AMC's The Walking Dead, and now instead of watching your favorite characters make the most difficult decisions imaginable, you are in control, and survival is up to you. At Into the Galaverse, it was announced that Gala Games has joined forces with Ember Entertainment and AMC to bring The Walking Dead to life as a play-to-earn blockchain survival MMORPG. So yeah, I actually went to Galaverse, and I wasn't there the day they announced Walking Dead. I was the day before that when they announced partnering with Certain Affinity, which they've worked on like Call of Duty, Halo. But I found out the next day that they partnered with Walking Dead, and I was like super stoked because that's a big partnership. Like even the Sandbox. They partnered with The Walking Dead, but it was more so, leave a comment if I'm wrong on this, but I think it was just with the comic book side of things. They didn't really partner. Hold on. Yeah, so they didn't partner directly with AMC like Gala Games did, so that's pretty legendary. And that's a much bigger partnership because AMC actually owns the IP to Walking Dead. Throughout 2022, we prepare for the release of The Walking Dead Empires. You will have the opportunity to become a TWDE asset owner by participating in the various pre-sales. The first of these is the inaugural Georgia Dead Claim land sale, happening now in the Gala Games store. Dead claims are available while supplies last in 6 rarities, from common to ancient. So the cool part about that is I was actually able to... so the cool part about that is I was actually able to pick the plots that I wanted being at the Galaverse. So I put bids on these ones. I actually highlighted the wrong one, so I got Q21, R20, F21, S18. So yeah, I think I got Q21, R21, S18, and F21. So let's see. Actually, I got R20. So I got, the one above R21. So I got to redo this graph, but this kind of gives you an idea of where they're at. So I got the common plots. I tried to place it close to these, it looks like little cities of ancient plots. So I figured if I could team up or guild up with one of these people around here, we can work together to make even more rewards. I don't know exactly how the play to earn mechanics are going to work, but I know land will probably be a big deal. So yeah, like I said, the AMA is tomorrow, Friday, January 21st, noon. Hopefully they answer some more questions there. So this is interesting. Why own land? The Walking Dead empires will afford landowners the greatest play-to-earn potential by allowing them to manage the land they own, which may be inhabited by other players. Generally speaking, the rarer the owned land plot, the greater the play-to-earn potential for its owner. The owner of the land is entitled to a share of the rewards reaped from activity on their land. As an owner, you can manage the land remotely, allowing it to be settled, watching the mayhem, and collecting the rewards. Whether or not you take an active role in the management of your land and the protection of the people and alliance who live on your land, you will still be the owner of the land and earn rewards. So that's cool. I plan on being a more active player, so I want to be in there managing like a little guild of people on my land, but for people that aren't too big on the gaming side, they can still make some passive income just by owning it. Players are able to own multiple plots of land just as people are able to own multiple real estate properties in the real world, but each player can only live in one place at a time. Those who own multiple plots can change home base locations every day if they like. Their responsibility to earn the greatest rewards is to make the best strategic choice for their home and to manage their other properties from afar. So I have 4 plots that are kind of scattered, so I'll probably pick like a home base, really develop that, and then kind of that'll be interesting because I thought I would be able to kind of combine them as one guild, but it seems like, let me see. Yeah, it seems like I will only be able to live in one place at a time, but I could change it every day if I'd like. So that'll be kind of confused on how that will work, but we'll see how that is. Battlegrounds. Disputed lands are also known as the Battlegrounds. Players who plan to lead alliances into the fray and fight for control of alliances and empires will want to strategically place themselves as close as possible to these battlegrounds. Charging boldly into life or death situations may not be for everyone. Unfortunately, there are countless other strategies that can be pursued. For example, a clever alliance may hold back mustering their forces and building stockpiles. Battleground combat is not the only way to earn dead coin in TWE. So that's interesting because these little black spots are the disputed lands. So like if I'm at Q21, that might be a good home base because I'll be able to constantly hit up P20 and keep that under control if that's how it works. So that's my land that's closest to a disputed land. So it seems like people will be constantly fighting for those disputed lands, so they must offer pretty good benefits. So that'll be pretty fun. So states and counties, just as the story of the AMC's The Walking Dead begins in Georgia and gradually expands, the first dead claim sale is for the state of Georgia. Many of the locations and plots of the map of Georgia will be familiar from the show. The initial focus will be to make Georgia the best possible experience, but additional land from surrounding states may be sold at a later date and pace with the initial land offering. Any additional land will be scarce and extremely useful in terms of play to earn potential. Layout of Georgia. Within the game, the state of Georgia is broken into 10 counties, but it should be noted that these counties are not based on the real-world counties of Georgia. The few ancient plots of each county are situated around the center of that county, where advanced resources are the most plentiful. As you move out further from the center of each county, you'll find land of decreasing rarity and more plentiful basic resources. This means that things like wood are easy to find in the outer areas of the county, while resources such as metals and electricity can be found nearest to the county center. Playing to earn. The play-to-earn economy of The Walking Dead Empires is based on dead coin. Players will have opportunities to earn dead coin not only by owning land, but through in the game actions like defeating walkers, clearing dungeons, and selling items they've crafted. Which is cool for like free-to-play players because the land sales were pretty pricey. I think for the cheapest land it was like $4 or $5 grand. So having a free-to-play economy, like where players come in and they're still having fun grinding their way up to maybe be able to afford land in the game, making that rewarding for just a free-to-play player is going to be key for any of these crypto games. Essentially, the more action you face, the greater your play-to-earn potential. In the unforgiving world of The Walking Dead, characters are not rewarded for laying low and hiding, but for participating in the ongoing chaotic fight for survival. There will be many ways to play to earn, and those who build stockpiles, strength, and alliances will certainly thrive. Land Rush. Remember that only dead claims are currently being sold in the Gala Games store. While each dead claim represents a subplot, the specific location of these subplots have not yet been determined. Only those who participated in the Galaverse exclusive early access auction have been assigned specific subplots. So I got super lucky with that. I was able to pick the plots I wanted already. There will be a to be announced land rush in the coming months for all the owners of the dead claims from the first pre-sale. Dead claim owners should pay close attention to all emails, AMAs, and announcements of any kind as information continues to unfold, because the land rush will determine your positioning for land ownership in TWDE. Also, keep an eye out for upcoming announcements about additional non-land play-to-earn NFTs that will be offered. So I'm super stoked for this one. Let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for The Walking Dead or what other crypto games you're excited for. And we'll see you in the next one.